Are you part of that community that really likes games where you play as a frog, but you want an alternative to Frogger? Or are you just interested in a fun arcade experience? Then Koji the Frog might be for you. Marco Carra of Slimy Frog Software released the first shareware version of Koji the Frog 1.0.1 in 1995 and version 2.0.4 in 1997 for the Pre-OSX Macintosh. I will cover 2.0.4 because the changes to the game were only improved upon because of the registered users and the beta testers. You play as Koji the Frog, and your main objective is to eat all the bugs on each level and survive against several dangers. You do this by hopping, jumping, using your tongue, and using the water drop. Hopping left and right is used for precise small movement, while jumping left, right, and up is meant for distance and height. The tongue is used to eat bugs and some other things, which will be covered later. And the water drop is a helpful attack that can only be used once per level. Koji shoots the water drop directly above him, and if he hits a bug or bugs, they will free fall toward Earth. If you can eat them after you hit them, you will get the points. But if you don't, no points will be rewarded. The only upgrade in the game comes from the duck, that comes in randomly, and the magic butterfly, which comes in every 20,000 points. They both do the same thing when you eat them. The game pauses for a second as Koji flexes his muscles, and Koji gains a longer tongue and higher jumps. The more Koji eats of these, the more Koji will improve until he hits his max. The dangers in the game are as follows: Mr. Gopher, who will explode you with dynamite if you stand over him too long, a lightning bolt that falls from the sky, a car that will turn Koji into roadkill if you aren't fast enough, a snake that will eat distracted players that touch his mouth, and finally, when bees turn red, you shouldn't eat them. When you die from one of these dangers, you will start the level you were on all over. Meaning, if you die with one bug left, you will have to get all the bugs again. Every 5 levels there is a bonus level. This level does not have any dangers, and Koji is fully upgraded. Meaning, he will have the longest tongue and the highest jump. The goal is to eat all the stars on the screen. As time passes, stars will start to fall, and you must eat them if you want a full score. The scoring system is based on how many insects eaten, what type of insects they were, what speed they were going at as they were eaten, and the bonus. The bonus starts out high and will decrease the longer you are on a level. Also, the levels keep track of your accuracy, which, if you get 100%, you will get 2,000 extra points, meaning the faster and more accurate you are, the better your score. This will all be totaled up at the end of the level, or when you die. If your score is good enough, it will be placed on the highest scoreboard, which keeps track of the 10 best scores. This unregistered version of the shareware limits the game to only having 2 lives, no save or load features, and the game will end at level 15. There is an option to start on whatever levels you want, from level 1 to 99. If you play on a level after level 15, you get 1 life, and if you complete that level, the game over screen will appear. The registered version starts you off with 5 lives, the ability to load and save, and allows you to continue to level 99 and beyond. Not that it seems humanly possible. The game is going for a cartoony aesthetic, as can be seen in the visuals and heard in the sounds. Everything is detailed and the animations are well done and simple. There are 2 types of backgrounds available for the game. One is the updated look, which messes with my eyes because it's too busy with random objects littering the screen, changing with every level. And the other, which can be marked in the options, is called Simple Backgrounds, which has blue skies with clouds, and various other objects on different levels. It isn't cluttered with junk distracting you from the game. It goes for a more real experience, even if Koji is as big as cars and barns. As you can see, I prefer this background type more. The game runs with 8-bit depth and 256 colors, all within a 640 by 480 pixel screen. If the resolution is higher, the desktop will be blacked out. The sound for the game is well done, with the only sounds coming from enemies, Koji, some insects, ducks, stars, the main menu, and when you finish a level. These are going for a more cartoony approach to the sounds, to fit the arcade experience. The only music in the game is whenever you finish a level, and it is short and sweet. Also to mention, the game allows you to create new sound or sprite files, if you are tech savvy enough and even want to. The game requires a System 6.0.7 to 9, a Mac capable of 256 colors, a 13-inch monitor or larger. Also, it is PowerPC compatible. Koji the Frog is a simple yet challenging arcade-style game, which I loved as a kid and still do now. If you like what you see, I suggest you try it out. Koji the Frog is available to download on Macintosh Garden, Dope ROMs, Pure Mac, and several other websites in various versions. The links will be in the description. The Mac game shown was emulated using Basilisk for Windows. Click the links in the description if you're interested in the game shown or using a Pre-OSX emulator for Mac or PC. And feel free to message me if you have any questions. Any feedback on this video or any of my other videos would be appreciated. And if you want to see some of my other work or my last reviews, please click the links provided.